Zoom. Okay, start recording. So welcome everybody to our this is just our second monthly Sacramento Market Council Team Beachbody online training. And I am trying to get organized here. We've had some technology glitches, but that's okay. We are gonna get this moving. So I want to first off introduce Felicia, who is amazing. She and I spent, how long was it? 3 days? 2 days, 2 days, I guess. We spent 2 days driving down to LA with Red, and we met Tony Horton and got an almost exclusive workout session and talk from him because he showed up. So we got it was cool, and we met like some amazing coaches from down in LA. In fact, I just heard that Tony is doing, I'm gonna promo here real quick. Tony is doing another retreat in June. I don't know where it's at right now, but I'm in contact with Diana. Lisa remembers her. And so we'll find out where that is in June, but hopefully it'll be something that everybody can attend. So, all right, let's see here. So our theme tonight is to use social media in order to advance your business. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to screen share. Let me pull up my web browser here real quick. I'm going to screen share. Oh, right there we go. I've got two screens and I have them backwards here, so bear with me here while I try to figure this out. And then I'm back over here again and into my desktop to share screen. So hopefully everybody can see that. Can you guys see PicMonkey up there? Everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who here has used PicMonkey before? Anybody? Lisa's used it? Nobody else? Okay. So I'll get back to PicMonkey in just a minute. I'm going to start off with this. So one of Felicia's upline, she put together the 7-day social media kickstart program, and I loved it. This is just the coolest thing ever. So I'm going to share this with you guys, and I'll make this available in the group as well, so people can have the links to everything, because I'm going to go through it kind of fast here. We have a little bit of information. I wanted to try and keep our meetings down to like 30 minutes, just so that they're packed full of information, but they're not too long. So this 7-day social media kickstart, she's got some daily activities that are outlined here. Now, what I do whenever I do a new training like this, whether it's this one or whether it's the, if you've ever done the 7-day kickstart when you first start as a coach, what I do is I take a copy of this picture here and I will actually make it my home screen for my laptops. And that way, it's a reminder to me as I'm going through the training of what it is that I'm doing every day. These are the daily activities, and you have to do them. You guys, to be a successful Beachbody coach, you have to do the daily activities. You just have to. In fact, next month, I'm actually going to be training on what your daily activities should be as a Beachbody coach, because most people don't understand how to use their back office. They don't understand how to use the POV, which is the previous office version. Some people don't even, they think it's an old version and that it's not useful, but it's very useful for your business. So, well, that's another training, but it's really super important as a coach to do your daily activities. You have to have a power hour, a power 15 minutes, even a power 30 seconds. I don't care, but you have to do your daily activities every day. So this is an example of that. Your 7-day social media kickstart, you start off with from whatever time, and this is just an example of time. So from 6 to 9 a.m., she posts before and after challenge invites, and she talks about how this is something that's either you feel it, or you felt it, or you found it. These are just connections with other people. Because if you feel it, other people are going to feel it too. The next section here that she's got the times, and again, you can shorten these times. If you're a part-time coach, just do each of these for 15 minutes or do each of them, you know, in blocks throughout the day. Back when I was a mental health counselor and I was working at a hospital full-time, I would chunk out my time. So I'd have 15-minute break here and I would, you know, do my social media post 15 minutes here, and then 2 hours later I'd have another 15
Don't even think.
So on the post-workout videos, this is from 10 to 12 for her time. So she takes 2 hours to do this. She just does like 10 seconds to 45 seconds. You want those videos to be short. And actually, I'm going to ask you guys, because there's a lot of feedback on my line right now. If you guys know how to mute your line, you just go to your picture there, and there should be a little button that says mute down at the bottom. Because there's a lot of, I apologize, but there's a lot of feedback going on right now. When there's just a small crowd like this, it tends to echo even more. So, this is the post before and after challenge invite. Then you've got your post workout video, and just again 10 seconds to 45 seconds. You want a sound bite. You don't want. I'm so bad about that. I will go on and on and on and on, and because I'm used to teaching, so I'll just teach forever. But you want sound bites, really. Then from 1 to 3, she posts a recipe, so something healthy and yum. From 4 to 7 p.m., she posts some kind of a motivation quote, something to inspire someone. And then the schedule for each day is that throughout that day, you're going to give yourself a number, like Tony Horton says, give yourself a number, and then stick to that number. Hit that number. So if it's 20 conversations a day, if it's 5 conversations a day, if it's 400 conversations a day, whatever it is, have those conversations. Meet that number. Don't procrastinate it and say, oh, I'll finish it tomorrow. Because guess what? Tomorrow, you're going to have 40 conversations that you have to have, or 60. I mean, it's like your workout program. You couldn't do P90X3 all in one day, right? Your entire week's schedule. Could you imagine doing an entire week's worth of scheduling, even 30-minute blocks of videos? There's no possible way. Not only are you going to break yourself down and kill yourself, but you just can't do it. So make sure that you make a reasonable number that you can reach. Start off small. Start off, that's why we say 2 to 5 people. If you hit 2 to 5 people a day, oh my gosh, your business can explode because you're reaching those people. And don't think that other people don't want to hear your message. You know, that's one thing that we get caught up in the junk in our head all the time about, well, I'm scared of having conversations with people because what if they tell me no? Or what if they really don't want to hear? Or what if I become like that guy that they're like scared of talking to because they think I'm going to talk about Beachbody all the time? Well, don't make the conversation about Beachbody then. Make the conversation about, you know, hey, I have this video that I made and I wanted some input from some people. Do you think you could watch it for me and give me some input? Tell me, you know, if I should do something different or wear different clothes, or get people involved in that. I love doing that kind of engagement because it's so subtle. It's indirect. You're asking them for help. And of course your friends are going to want to help you. So, you know, get them involved in a way that's kind of not direct. You're not direct selling, and build those relationships. So that's the 7-day social media kickstart. And if you do this every single day for 7 days and just practice these things, you'll get better and better and better at doing it. Now, I don't know, can you guys see the lettering? Just give me a nod if you can. Is it too small? You need to make it a little bit bigger. It's too small. Okay, so I'll make it a little bit bigger here. Let's go to our, here's my text. I don't want to make it that big. Oh, Google, come on now. Be nice to me. Hey. No. Here we go. There we go, font size. Oh. All right, so let's try. Oh, that's big, but anyway. So you'll see it. And again, I'll post it. I just wanted to give you a kind of an overview of what this is. So just like if you go back to the back office and you pull up a challenge group setup, if you've ever gone back there again, let me see a show of hands. How many of you have gone to the back office and pulled up a challenge group and like done the challenge group as it states it. You'll see it's like either you can either pull it up as a Word document, or you can pull it up as an Excel spreadsheet. And then it basically tells you each day exactly what to post. It's got a picture, it's got what to post. You can change it a little bit to make it yours. And then it just gives you an idea of what to do with it. So Felice has done that before, so Felisa knows. So this is the same thing. It's plug and play, just like the workouts. So you're gonna go here and you're gonna say, okay, what is this? It's a 7-day social media kickstart. I've got daily activities, examples, and daily tasks and check-in. So, and then it goes through and she's got each link here where you can help them post before and after current pictures with your challenge invite hook. Post a workout video. And I always recommend that you go in and look at the links to make sure that they work, because you know it's so annoying when you send someone a link and then it doesn't pull up, and you know, so make sure that they work. In fact, in a future training too, I'm going to teach everybody how to make it your own. In fact, I kind of lied a little bit and said I was going to do that this training, but we don't have time this training. So later on, I'll show people how to take videos off of YouTube and put them on your own YouTube channel. So when you share, it goes back to your YouTube page. I'll show you how to pull videos off of Facebook and how to make them link to you so that you're not sharing third-party things from other coaches or from other trainers or whatnot. It has posts of recipes, that kind of thing. So all of these, it just tells you exactly what to do. Post your motivation quote, and then it shows you a Facebook video about how to do that so that you know how to make effective posts. And that's really important because, you know, we can post all day, but if it's not an effective post, then we're not doing what we need to be doing to kind of hook people in and get them interested in what we're doing. So again, I'm going to post this to the group. It looks like I made the font way too big. So, but you can look through it, and I invite you all to, like, you know, go through it, learn it. If you have any questions, ask me, because I'm going to be going through this training as well. So hopefully I'll have an answer, and if I don't, then we'll get you linked into Tawny, who was the one. Is it Tawny or Tanya? Tanya? You got your.
Sorry. Yes, Tanya.
Okay, so, and Felice has got the link for her, so we can get you hooked up if you have any direct questions. We'll get you the answers if we don't know how to do it. All right, how am I doing for time right now? I've got 7:13. Okay, so very quickly, I'm not going to do a huge tutorial on PicMonkey, but one of the ways that you want to make posts your own is by going into PicMonkey. Now, I just posted this because I wanted you to see the difference between doing just a random post on Facebook and adding a bunch of pictures versus going on to Facebook and actually, let me find it real quick here, doing something like this that is targeted at your audience. So, and Felice is going to talk about how the app that she uses to put these together, because it's very fancy and I really liked it. But I tend to use PicMonkey. Now, this is a boring example of one of the things that I've done. But in PicMonkey, what you can do is you can either do pictures or you can do words if you want to. So you can like make your own little meme kind of a thing. Always put some kind of a link back to either your business, like a tag like this one has, or back to your website. You can even put your coaching website, you know, www.beachbodycoach.com/ and then your, you know, whatever your coach name is. Again, make sure it's spelled correctly, because that's a big thing too, is that, you know, if we do these things, sometimes we get mixed up with it. I don't know if I have one that's an actual picture that I've done, but Facebook now has gotten a little bit better too, because now you can actually, on Facebook posts, you can actually put tags on it, like you can type words on it. You know, you can make changes to the quality of the picture. And I apologize, I should have been a little bit better with this. But you can actually make something like this. See how this stands out more. It's got my name on it. It's got, I mean, in this case, it's a celebrity. So here I've got this celebrity here. And you know, and then a tagline down here. So if this was like a fitness post that I was doing, I would put, this is my before picture, this is my after picture, and here's a link to my coaching page, right? So it's really easy for people to see and read. So basically all you do, super simple to go here. So you can choose photos to collage from your computer, from Facebook, from OneDrive or Dropbox. In this case, I'm gonna practice doing a collage. So I would just click on collage and you just pick your first picture. So let's see here. Let's say I want to do a post about working out here. So I open it up and I wait. And this is all free. This is the free version. I don't pay for PicMonkey yet. And then once you've got this open, you can go to your own photos, or it's got a drop down where it's got like some sample pictures you can put in there too. But I always recommend that coaches use their own pictures because why? Well, we're trying to market your coaching business, right? And that's not sizing correctly. But you can go in here and you can edit the size. So you can make the size bigger or smaller if you want to. I guess that was a bad picture to pull, but you get the idea. So, and then I can open more photos, and then it takes me back again. I can either open images from Facebook, or if you put all your pictures on OneDrive or Dropbox, you can do that too. You can open from your computer. You can go here and let's say that I want to use Beachbody Challenge. Then I go there and I pull that open and then I move it over here. So it's super simple. I mean, it's really, really super simple. And then you can play around a little bit with the sizes of each of the boxes. And really, really super easy. The other thing that you can do too, and this is kind of cool, is anything that doesn't have a crown next to it. And I don't see any crowns on here. Oh, there they are. So see the little crowns here? That means that it's the advanced version, so you have to pay for it. But anything that doesn't have a crown, you can use for free. So let's say I want to make a Facebook cover out of this. Boom. Make a Facebook cover. Got my cleavage. That's kind of embarrassing. But anyway, so you guys see, I could have picked a better picture than that. And then you just move your pictures around. And then this is the exact size to use as your Facebook banner. Be careful. This is one of the reasons why we're recommending that coaches start to move their business over to their like pages, because you have to be careful on your main Facebook page about advertising, because technically your main Facebook page isn't supposed to be advertising. Technically, it's supposed to be your page. It's supposed to be a social media page. Your like page can be business though. And what's happening is people get snippy and snarky and they turn each other in. You guys know about Facebook jail, right? We all have friends who have been in Facebook jail because of a naughty picture, or, sometimes which you aren't even naughty, or it's, us in our workout clothes, or somebody in a bikini or something like that. Somebody just gets snarky and wants to, turn you in for having your business on Facebook. You can lose your Facebook page, which of course means that however many people you have as friends on your list, boom, they're gone. And if you don't have their email addresses, if you don't have links to them, it's gone. Think about that. I mean, I've got almost 1,400 people on my Facebook. If I were to lose my Facebook account, boom, that's like 1,400 people that I don't even know if I could remember all of them. So, getting that kind of information, getting people's email addresses and things like that is important. Now, once you're all happy with what you've got going on here, then what you can do, and I'm going to take this picture of my cleavage off of here, but then you can go in here. There we go. I like that better. And you can say, save it. And then it allows you to save it to your computer, or you can go back. Is it going to take me? It's going to take me all the way back. You can add other things to it. There's another section to it where you can actually add text. And so like the picture that I was showing you where I just did like a little saying, I'll do sayings. I mean, you can make a little meme for yourself too. So PicMonkey is really good. I just always make sure on PicMonkey, and I'm going to show Diana's because Diana is amazing at always branding herself with everything that she does. But you'll notice how her pictures, when she does them, she doesn't always make them pictures of herself, although she usually does. But she's always somewhere got her little tag with her Wild Child Fitness. So if you go down here and you look at some of her other pictures here, so here she's made one, and that was, the Facebook picture, do carbs make you fat? So just play around with it. I mean, have fun with it. Here she always puts this little hashtag Wild Child Fitness down here. And hashtagging is another good way of always bring it back to your business so that you can, and even in her, see up here in her comment section, she does the same thing, Wild Child Fitness. So that is PicMonkey. Does anybody have any questions? Actually, you know what? I'm going to shut down questions until the very end because I want to give Felisa time right now to show the app that she was going to show us in her little fancy thing that she was doing. So I think I have to stop the share.
Okay.
Here, let me bring my...
I'll start talking while she's doing that. Basically, the one that I've been using most is Rona, but and I actually have a screenshot of the ones I've kind of compiled from people that they use. One of my biggest frustrations when I first started really trying to do the social media marketing for myself was I would see some of these other coaches that would have these really cute things, text, and just, I don't know, just different things on their photos and like the pick play post and stuff. And so I just started asking people, what do you use? What do you use? What do you use? Because I was like, I don't think that should be, something that they wouldn't be willing to share. And so I have a few, I don't know if you guys want to write these down, but like I said, I'll just screenshot it too and put it on the Stack page. But Rona, Word Swag, and Photify, Photify are the ones that people mostly use as far as just pictures. I know you guys, I don't know if any of you guys use them, but I have used it once or twice, and I'm actually going to start using it more. I think that people really like these, where they actually see the workouts, a little like snippet of the workout, and next to it there's pictures and you can put text and stuff. A couple of things that people use for that is Pick, Play, Post, Video Collage, Studio, and Splice. So like I said, I'll kind of put a screenshot so you guys can have all those. And with Rona, honestly, it's my new favorite toy. And I've looked at Word Swag, which I know a few of the coaches use. Word Swag, just to give you, I'm not going to do too much on it because I'm not, really good on it, but I will just kind of show you guys so that you can kind of see what it does. It's basically, or maybe I won't, there we go. It's basically one of those things where you can like pick a background like this, and then you just kind of put your words, right? You can just pick a different text. You can double tap. You can't really see, of course. Let me change the color. There we go. You can double tap right here, and it changes the colors, right? And then it also has, and these are just ones that are on your phone, which is kind of nice to have because you don't have to have your computer. You can be out and about, and you can have some food that you like, and you want to add some funny text or some cute text to it, and say, look, still 21-day fix approved or whatever. You can do that from these apps. This one's primarily just text stuff where you're just these colors, right? And then you can change the image if you want to. It doesn't have to be those backgrounds. It can be a picture, right? And you just kind of double tap. They've got different ones within it. Changes like that, okay? But I don't use that one too much. It looks nice. I still like the way Rona, personally. It looks like this when you open it up. It has Rona Collage, and Rona Magic. Most of these are free. I think Rona you have to pay like $2.99, and I'll be honest with you, I love this app. It was so worth it for me. And I use Rona and Rona Collage more than I do the Rona Magic, but sometimes I'll start with the Rona, do my own little picture, So like, for instance, I can choose a background, right? You can see here, or I can choose pictures, right? So I'll go into my favorites because I saved some on there so I can show you guys. Let's choose this one, right? Let's say I just wanted to kind of put out there to everyone that I was doing the 21-day fix, right? I could actually take this and I could make it into a little thing where I have a sweaty picture of myself, or like a picture with me and my Shakeology, which I'm going to do. But first I'm going to add, this is why I like this one over the word swag. It actually has already made up little quotes for you. Okay. And I'm kind of what do you call it? A gold foil fool, and it has gold foil on here. So that's another reason why I like those. But so you just kind of go in here and you play with it. It has fitness goals. So I'm going to put, let's say, healthy living, right? And I can add that. You can see I just did that from these down here, right? And you can actually play with this. You can make it move, right, around so it fits however you want. This is all just from your phone, right? So let's say I put healthy living, but I want to make sure I see it. So I'm just going to put it in a random color. Let's put it in yellow, right? So there we've got that added to that, right? And then I'm like, okay, so I'm done with this right now. I'm going to go over here, and it has all these little tools where you can fine tune it. You can rotate it. It has a transparency. It has a lot of different editing tools just from this one little app. But for me, I'm just going to go ahead because I'm going to show you guys something else. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay, so I'm going to hit done, and then I'm going to share it down here. Now you can see that when I hit share, I'm going to do something. There we go. It tells you what resolution. I always do high. I kind of like what I want mine to look good. But you can save image, or you can share it directly to all of these, right? But I save the image first. For one, I don't want to lose it. I want to make sure, like, what if something happened and it didn't post on Facebook for some reason? I don't want to, do that. But so for this one, this is what I did here. And it's just a quick, you can do so much with this. I'm going to go out of this, and I'm going to go into Rona Collage, and I'm going to hit on Rona Collage, new project, right? So you have all of these collage options, right? Now, you're not just, you pick one and you go, oh, I have to stick to that. No, actually you don't, and I won't. So I'm going to pick this one right here, and I'm going to fill the canvas, pick a photo, right? So I'm going to pick a photo, and I'm going to pick that one we just did. All right, so now I have that. Now I'm going to, of course, this one is, there we go. So with this one, I had to like crop it a little bit. There we go. So you'll see this right here, but it has all of these little pictures I can use if I can get them. Okay, let's see done. Okay, then I see the little bubbles. Well, I'm going to get rid of some of those. So I'm just going to kind of clear them off. And I'm going to leave one right here. Like Johnny was saying, you want to tag yourself, right? So what you want to do is put your name, your face, your something on pretty much every single thing you do. I put my face on a lot of stuff, not because I think I'm pretty, but because I haven't gotten a logo down or anything like that.
But so, also because you're pretty.
I think it makes it, personal. But so up here it has styles. So you can actually take this, and up here there's these little tools, and all you got to do, it says you can resize it, you can adjust the shape, so you can make it into a square or whatever you want, and you can adjust the position. Okay, so I'm going to resize it because I want it to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to take my fingers, and I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger right here on my phone, right? And so now I've got this. It's like, okay, Felice, so what do you want to do with that? Well, now I'm going to fill it. I'm going to fill it with my face. Okay, so I'm going into my camera, picking out a picture. I'm just going to pick a random one. And now it's not really where I want it, right? Because my head's kind of cut off. So I'm going to adjust it inside of it. And I can do that. I just hit the adjust image, which is the one way over here. And then I just move myself, right? So you can see me a little bit better. Just like Johnny, I could have picked a better one, but hey. So basically, right there, just like that, I have that. that was like easy peasy. You can change it. You can mess around with putting your name on it, like she was saying. So text, like, so I would do straight text, right? And put my name on it, let's say. So let's say, I can spell my own name, you know, hey. All right. And then right here, if you can see it, has, you know, options to choose font, position, style, shadow, so many options that you can do with this one. This is one of the reasons why I like it so much. So I've made it a little bit bigger, and I'm going to choose my font. There's tons of different fonts. This is one of my favorites, is the Henry Penny font. I don't know why, I guess because I feel like it looks whimsical. So I chose that. And now I'm going to choose style, so I can choose the text color. So I'm in that right now. And done that. Now, mind you, this is not going to be the prettiest one because I'm not really caring about the color. I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see it. But so I'm done with that. And so now it's not where I want it, so I'm going to reposition it because it's kind of over her boobs. We don't want that. So we're going to reposition that. And we're going to put it down over here.
Some people like that.
Yeah, you know. Well, I'm sure the boys will love it.
On your market audience, right?
That's right. Depends on who your target audience is, that's for sure. Okay. So there you go. I mean, it's so easy, you guys. And once you get in there, and the reason I like this is because it's really quick and easy too. And you'll find like fonts that you like every time, and you kind of stick to those. There's like the few ones that you like. But you can play, and you have all of like the healthy living, and it has the little doodads like everybody see on everybody else's, right? I'm like, how did they do that? Well, now you know. So then you just go in and you can open in, or you can share it, and you just share it at whatever resolution. And like I said, I always just save it. So I just go ahead and I hit save image, because then I can just share it however I want to share it. And I will post on here some of the ones that I have done with this. And I've used PicMonkey just like Johnny. I use PicMonkey a lot for my, like she was talking about the cover photos. PicMonkey is very good with if you want to do something with your cover photos. As far as for the little ones, the little pictures and that kind of stuff, I've just used, like I did some here with my, I'll find some just to see. So like this was what I did. I did this off of Rona. I did this one for one of my new teammates, right? So I mean, you can just have fun with it. You can make it girly. You can, you know, do whatever you want. I even just did a quick like, what's your why, you know, over the Beachbody logo. Just something simple. You can make it as complex or as simple as you want. So
awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Felisa. She doesn't know this yet, but she has just put herself forward as our new marketing person. So, hi, little Beachbody coaches. Hello. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Felisa. So I'm going to kind of open things up right now and see if anybody has any questions right now about how to use any of the things that we've done. I do want to throw something in real quick. You know, a lot of times coaches wait until you think you're perfect. You know, oh, I've got to wait until I reach my weight goal, or I have to wait until I understand how to use PicMonkey, or I have to just do it, you know? I mean, just play with it. In fact, I'm going to task all of you with some homework. I want to see a Team Cup post like the one that Felisa did. And I'll post ours in the group again too, so you can see the one that Felisa did. Use whichever program you want to use and get into a Team Cup. If you're not in a Team Cup now, do that first. Get in a Team Cup, and then I want to see little ads for your Team Cup. I want everybody to practice some type of social media creation tool and put one together for your Team Cup. and have everybody in your team cup do a different one. Because the cool thing about that is that then you can share. So it's not just one post that you have, but you can mix it up. You can borrow theirs or have them tag you in theirs too, so that it's more coverage for you and your Beachbody business, because that's really what it's about. You're inviting, you're sharing. So that's all like really cool stuff. So don't wait until you're perfect. Do it now. Do I have any questions? Does anybody have any lingering thoughts or any ahas out there?
If anybody has any questions too, like if they're doing something in one of these apps and on PicMonkey or anything, they can always message me if they have any questions and they're stuck or something.
Me too. We're totally accessible. One other plug, I'm going to plug in here. Again, you don't have to be perfect to do it. We are looking for people who can help us with the Sacramento Market Council, specifically with trainings. Some of you don't know this yet. The Market Council knows this and is known for a little while, but I'm actually moving to Phoenix this summer. So I will be out, I will be gone as of June. However, I have offered, because this is good for me and my coaches and my team, I've offered to continue running trainings, because I can do that from anywhere. I can do that from Phoenix too. So I will still kind of be a little bit in charge, but I want to train other people and I want to get you guys involved too. So I don't care if you just joined as a coach yesterday or last month or anything. I mean, we need help with the Sacramento Market Council. You know, we have things that come up in our lives too, and we need that help. So don't wait until you're perfect. Just do it, right? Have the confidence. All right, well, we're about to get cut off. So I love you guys, and thank you for listening. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next month, third Wednesday of the month, 7 p.m. PST.